Welcome to the Smarter Money Life, powered by Forum Credit Union, where we dive into the world of smart financial decisions that can help you take control of your money to live a more fulfilling life. Whether you're looking to save more, invest wisely, or simply manage your finances better, we've got you covered. Our organizational purpose is to help you live your financial dreams. So sit back and let's get started on your journey to financial success. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Smarter Money Life powered by Forum Credit Union. I'm your host, Andy Mattingly. Today we're diving into a topic that happens for a lot of people, and that's kind of understanding the practical differences between buying and leasing a car and what's essential for making an informed decision. Now, there are many considerations and options when you're making this decision, and really your circumstance is going to decide which way you're going to go. And you also might need to consider if you want to buy a new or used car if you're not going to do leasing. So let's talk about some of the advantages and disadvantages of everything. Buying a car offers ownership benefits. Buyers often face higher monthly payments, but you gain full ownership of the car and you can do to it whatever you want to do. Unlimited use, you can modify the car, and there might be a time that you won't have a car payment, so that's kind of nice if you get it paid off and you keep your car for an extended period of time. Now, leasing provides lower monthly payments. Leasing typically results in lower monthly costs since payments can cover the depreciation and finance charges, but not the full vehicle price. And, you return the car at the end of the lease and then you can move on to a new car. So that's sometimes what's really good. And when you're at the end of a lease, there are several options. You can just return the vehicle. You can sell it or trade it in. You can extend the lease sometimes, or you can buy out the lease and keep the car. Now, they all have their own financial implications, but you have some options there. Now, there are some really important lease terms that you need to understand. Like the restrictions on how the vehicle can be used or modifications, the insurance requirements, maintenance responsibility. There's a residual value, what it's supposed to be worth when you turn it in. What are early termination fees, and are there any mileage limits? So all of these things are kind of included in those fees and when you're putting a lease together. So not every lease is the same. Now, buying new cars also comes with some good idea if you're thinking about between new and used, because you get the latest technology, better warranties, and probably lower interest rates, but they can depreciate pretty quickly. Used cars, they can provide you a low cost and overall, lower entry fee and monthly, because the monthly payment amount's going to be less, your insurance could cost less, and they might hold their value a little bit better than buying a brand new one. Now, regardless of whether you're leasing or buying, negotiation is really important. So make sure you understand where you can get information like from Kelley Blue Book to help you determine the market value, that you're getting a Carfax report. And then also make sure you're thinking about the overall cost, not just the monthly payment, because some cars may cost more to maintain. If you're buying used, make sure you get inspections done and that you evaluate the car's performance and condition, because through test drives can really help you that. Now, the last thing that you need to make sure that you do is kind of plan to buy a car or lease a car is look at your budget. And you want to make sure you have all the costs, insurance, taxes, repairs, maintenance, to make sure that you can afford whether you're going to buy or lease or you want to buy a new car or a used car. It's the overall cost of ownership that's really important. And then, there is the gas mileage or the cost of charging it up if it's an electric vehicle, or maybe you're looking at hybrid. So you got to put all of those things together before you kind of come to that conclusion of whether you need to lease, whether you need to buy new, or whether you just want to buy a used car. So you have to have an open mind when you're deciding what you want to buy, but you have three great options that all have unique advantages and challenges. Thanks for joining us on Smarter Money Life. I hope you found today's tips and insights useful. Remember, smart financial decisions can lead to a brighter, more secure future. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts and questions in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And until next time, keep striving for financial success and living your best life.